Welcome, welcome. Here it says double tap to flip. Welcome to everybody to my Periscope, to Power Email Marketing, Power Strategies. And I'm not sure what's happening with Periscope. It's kind of driving me nuts. Welcome to my replay viewers. Sorry guys that I lost you. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'm not sure what is happening with my phone right now. And just a second here. And I apologize that if I lost you, but let's see if this is working yet. Shoot. Okay. Okay, 2-Power Email Marketing Strategies. And give me a second here. I've got to get things resituated. I don't know why, guys, but for some reason, when my phone rings, I don't know if you found this or not when you've actually done a Periscope, but for some reason, when my phone rings, the Periscope goes off. Just a second here. I mean, it blips out. I could be in the middle of a 1-hour Periscope, and if my dumb phone rings, then I lose it. That's exactly what happened. So anyway, 2-Power Email Marketing strategies that you're going to be able to implement. And those of you who just came on, I apologize if you missed my previous Periscope a couple of minutes ago. But when I got a phone call, I lost my Periscope. So welcome everyone, and do me a favor, if any of you guys know the secret of like I said, my phone died. I mean, it didn't die, but in the middle of the Periscope, I got a phone call and it turned my Periscope live off. And if any of you guys know the secret to preventing that, let me know, because I don't know how to solve that one. Anyway, this part of the world of internet marketing, there's always going to be something that you're going to have to solve, and that's just life. And this is my feeling. I never give up. I just don't. I mean, yesterday, for some reason, something's been happening with Periscope. I hope that they fix it. But yesterday, I did 3 Periscopes, and all 3 of them I lost. So keep your fingers crossed that this one is going to go well. Okay? I believe that I've got a ton of value for you. So if I lose you for some reason, click back onto Periscope and check it out again. And I'll put it up. Okay, so I talked about that I've made about $80,000, and I've had on and off about 8,000 people on my email list. So how much is each email worth to me? It's worth about $10 each. Okay, so collecting emails is absolutely essential for your business. You've got to collect emails. I mean, I don't care what kind of internet marketing you're doing, whether it's social or Facebook, blogging, whatever. Email marketing is it's the one thing you really have control over. And it's the one thing that you really own, that's your own, is your list. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some value right now. These are 2-power strategies that I was alluding to in the last Periscope before I lost it. Okay, here are the 2 strategies: CPUC and Curve. It's 2 acronyms. CPUC, pronounced CPUC, and Curve. Okay, what's CPUC and what's Curve? Now, keep in mind something. Years ago, I mentioned this earlier, years ago, when email marketing was just coming out, everybody would open their emails. I mean, in the 90s, everybody was opening their emails. Well, today, everybody has their one finger on the delete key all the time. So you've got to catch their attention. You've got to keep their attention. You've got to give them a reason to click, okay? So what are the 2 acronyms? Let me get a drink of water here. CPUC and Curve. And let me tell you, these strategies are very, very critically important. And it'll make you money, a lot of money, if you apply what I teach you, okay? Okay, let me put my glasses on so I can see a couple of notes here. Now, so I hope that you write these down. CPUC, pronounce CPUC, C-P-U-Q, C-P-U-Q. So what is CPUQ? Controversy. Power words, urgency, and questions. Okay? Controversy, power words, urgency, and questions. Now, again, CPUC. Controversy, power words, urgency, and questions. Now, wouldn't you agree that controversy keeps people's attention? It grabs people's attention. Whether you disagree or agree, that's fine. But it absolutely gets people's attention. I'll give you an example. I mean, a million examples are out there. You see examples in politics all the time. But let's talk about sports figures. Most of you probably, if I bring up the name Muhammad Ali, you probably know who I'm talking about, right? Especially those of you who are a little bit closer to my age or older. Muhammad Ali was a very controversial figure. He was also heavyweight champion of the world 3 times. 3 times. Once when he beat Sonny Liston in 1964. Another time when he beat George Foreman in 1974. And then again when he beat Leon Spinks in about 1977 or 78. 3-time champion. But why was he controversial? Big time controversial because he avoided the draft, and he was very adamant about saying that the Vietnam War was evil. I mean, I would imagine that all wars are evil anyway, but in one way or the other, I guess it depends on your perspective. But he would not fight in that war because he felt that it was morally wrong and objectionable. And it turned out years and years later that many people agreed with him. Well, he was a controversial figure. People were calling him a draft dodger. On the other hand, we had people on the other side who were teaming up with him. For example, other people who agreed with him were Martin Luther King. Well, there's a controversial figure right there. Either you loved him or you hated him. And it was kind of funny because it was right in the middle of the civil rights era in the 60s and early 70s. And it's kind of funny because either you hated him or you loved him. And the people who loved him bought tickets to see him beat everybody else. And on the other hand, people who hated him bought tickets to see him get beaten. And so he's laughing all the way to the bank. He knew that. He knew that people wanted to see this guy get beat, or he wanted, or they wanted their quote hero to beat their opponent. So anyway, Muhammad Ali was a very controversial figure, and he's admired by many people. Controversy, okay? Controversy gets people's attention, okay? So back to email marketing again. Controversy gets people's attention. Also, power words. Power words. Now, there's a lot of power words. I think it would be helpful if you had a list. Wouldn't you agree that it would be helpful to have a list? Let me give you a quick list here. I'm going to go on my computer here real quick. I'm just going to quickly read some power words. Just give me a second here. Okay, here we go. Alert. Alert is a power word. Bulletin. News bulletin. Daily. Weekly. Sell. New. New is a power word. Pick, like picture. Pick. Blueprint. Top 10. Now think about David Letterman in his top 10 list. People love top 10 lists. 10 ways. Lists. Emotional. Live. Video, rant. Okay, those are some power words. The word power is a power word. I used it in this Periscope. So anyway, controversy, power words, urgency. Give people a reason to buy, or to not buy, but click. Now let me be careful about something. Sometimes it is buy, but you have to be really careful. I want you to practice the 80-20 rule. Give value 80 or even 90% of the time and sell 10 or 20% of the time. You want people to keep opening your emails. I mean, if you're always saying, join now, join now, join now, or buy now, buy now. I mean, they're gonna hit the delete key pretty quick. I mean, they're already hitting it fairly quickly anyway. You don't need to lower your chances. So constantly give them value. 80-20 rule. So urgency, give them a reason to click. Okay. Now you're not necessarily getting them to buy right away, but give them a reason to click. Click where? Click to go to your blog. Is probably the best place, or it could be a video, or it could be a lead magnet, a capture page. But give them a reason to click. It could be right to your opportunity if it's appropriate, but make sure you're following the 80-20 rule. Let me check out something here real quick. I'm going to have to turn my phone around just for a second. Hold on. Just want to see that we're okay. We haven't blipped out yet. I'll be dang. Okay, good. We haven't blipped out yet. I'm looking at the back of my phone and I can't even see the comments because for some reason my darn phone wouldn't flip around. Let me see if I can do this for a second. Check out this painting back here. I love this painting. Yeah, it's still not working. You see, you're supposed to tap the phone. You're supposed to tap the phone twice, and the phone is supposed to, the camera's supposed to flip around, and the dang thing still isn't working. I even re-uploaded my Periscope. I re-uploaded the app, and it still didn't matter. So I think it's something with Periscope. Anyway, urgency. Put a time limit on it if it's appropriate. I mean, don't make up stuff, but if you have for example, if you have a product launch, and there may be a time limit on there, make sure that you let people know if there's a time limit. Let them know you've got 6 hours to respond or 30 minutes to respond. When I do live stuff like this, I let my team know about it. I let my email list know about it when I can. I didn't have a chance today, so I hope that you guys are following me on a daily basis at 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock Eastern time. But when there's a time limit, I tell them Periscope, the live training starts in 15 minutes. I mean, you got to jump on now. There's no time to waste. Let them know. Just say, here's my bad voice again. I sure hope it heals in the next week or so. I mean, it really got whacked out. I never had a voice go out like this unless I had a cold, and I don't have a cold. Urgency. So urgency. Give them a reason to click now or to join now. Like I said, when I do a webinar, the webinar is always at 12 o'clock noon every day. I let them know, jump on right now because we're starting immediately. Don't miss out. So anyway, give them a time limit. Let them know the urgency. Let them know that they're going to be what they're going to be missing out on if they don't click now. Okay, questions is the cue. So controversy, power words, urgency, and questions. You can even use questions in your subject line. Ask questions throughout your email. Questions is a good way to get people thinking. It gets their minds churning. So ask good questions. Now, so what's the first acronym? First acronym again is CPUC. Controversy, power words, urgency, and questions. Okay? Follow those four. Controversy, power words, urgency, questions. Controversy, power words, urgency, questions. Why am I repeating it? Because repetition is the father of all learning. Put it to memory. Write it down now, but commit it to memory. Controversy, power words, urgency, questions. Because when you're in the middle of doing an email, you want those acronyms to come to mind immediately. You can't be thinking back to the last training that you did, trying to remember, okay, what was the most important things that JackLater said? Okay, remember the acronym CPUC. Think of a hockey puck going out into the sea. I don't know, it's a weird visual, right? A hockey puck going out to the sea. CPUC, CPUC. Controversy, power words, urgency, questions. Controversy, power words, urgency, questions. Okay, what's the second acronym? The second acronym, we're curving around. and we're gonna hit our goal. Okay. Curve, C-U-R-V, curiosity, urgency. Here's urgency again. There's a reason for it. Relevancy, value, and emotion. I'll say it again. Curve, C-U-R-V, curiosity, urgency, relevancy, value, and emotion. Curiosity, urgency, relevancy, value, and emotion. Okay. Curiosity, you got to pique their curiosity. Now, I realize that controversy will pique a person's curiosity. And questions can pique a person's curiosity. What else can pique a person's curiosity? Questions. Controversial stuff. I mean, think about it. Power words can pique a person's curiosity. So there's, there are direct relationships between curve and peak and CPUC. Anyway, curve, curiosity. The next one is urgency. I already talked about urgency once. Relevancy. Make sure that your emails are relevant to the purpose or the reason why the person got into your list on the first place. I mean, you don't want to be pitching them, sports videos when they got on your list to learn about internet marketing or how to get leads online. And so make sure that you keep relevant with whatever reason they got on your list, okay, in the first place, relevancy. Okay, also value. Make sure that you're giving people value. This isn't a pitch fest. Think about it. Just a second. When you get emails from people, the ones that you're more likely to keep are the personal ones, right? Particularly ones from your family and work. But personal emails is where it's at. And if you can provide value, value to your readers in a personal way, writing in a personal way, saying I and you a lot, then you're more likely to have that person continue reading your email. So value, again, like I said before, it's 80% value. It's the 80-20 rule. 80% value, 20% pitch. I even like to go as high as 90% value, 10% pitch. You're going to gain their trust. And what it is the way I look at it is this. Okay, you're putting deposits in a bank. I mean, literally deposits in a bank, but deposits also in an emotional bank. You're putting deposits into your subscribers' emotional bank by giving them value. I give away a lot of value. In fact, this Periscope is going to go on my blog, and I'm going to send my readers to my blog. Okay, I'll also send my readers to the live one, my subscribers, which is even better. But you want to give people lots of value. I give away a lot of value. I do a lot of teaching. I believe in like Ray Higdon says, invest, learn, teach. Invest, learn, teach. Eric Worre. I follow him a lot too. He gives away probably 90% value, and you end up buying his stuff anyway. Eric Worre. I don't know why I can't pronounce that name. W-O-R-R-E, Worre. Okay, value. Give away lots and lots and lots and lots of value. Okay, you're going to become an expert in your market if you give away value. Now, what if you're brand new in the marketplace and you don't know that much? Well, can't you give value of other people? People like Ray Higdon and Eric Worre and others. Anthony Robbins. Think about personal development, mindset training professionals, people that are super, super good. Wouldn't that be emotion? I mean, wouldn't that be value? Value. Yes, you could do that. Now, but it's also important that you train yourself, okay? If you're not willing to learn, then you shouldn't be in this business. Absolutely. I mean, that's a hard fact. You've got to be willing to learn, okay? So do what Eric Worre and Ray Higdon and all the top leaders are doing. when they learn stuff in your niche, in your profession, you need to teach it. And incidentally, I haven't even mentioned this yet. I probably should have at the beginning. If you're getting value from what I'm teaching you right now, feel free to share it by swiping down or from left to right, depending on your unit, and click share and share it on your social media. Also leave me some hearts by tapping the screen 2 or 3 or 4 times or so, and share the love. But anyway, value is critically important. Here's another idea about value. Like I said, Ray Higdon teaches invest, learn, teach. And I'm going to recommend that to you also. Don't be afraid of purchasing products that will help you learn. You can even share what I'm teaching you right now, and it was for free. But don't be afraid to invest in your education. And then once you've invested in your education, then your internet marketing education or whatever niche you're in, then turn around and teach that on the internet through YouTube, Periscopes, Flickr, LinkedIn, social media, blogging, email, whatever it is. I do a lot of teaching on my emails. Okay, so provide lots of value. I can't overemphasize it. You'll become an expert in your field. If you're studying your the information that you're investing in, let's say you purchase a $1,000 product, okay? You learn that stuff, and then you turn around and teach it frequently, okay? Teach every module. Now, you don't want to copy and paste it and break copyright laws. Put things in your own words. Teach about your takeaway. What I'm going to say is the word, okay, here's a cool phrase with value. You have uncashed checks. You absolutely have uncashed checks. Well, what are your uncashed checks? Notes from seminars, notes from webinars, notes from this Periscope, notes from events that you go to, notes from products that you purchase and learn from, notes from the training that your company provides you. Your notes are really, think about it, your notes are uncashed checks. So I'm going to really encourage you to open up first of all, take notes, but then open up your notes and provide content. Let's get leads into your business and sales into your business through the value that you provide, okay? And it's especially powerful in follow-up, okay? You'll also get leads from your value, but you'll earn most of your money with your follow-up by providing lots of value, okay? Now, the last one, emotion. Okay, curve, C-U-R-V-E. Curiosity, urgency, relevancy, value, and emotion. Curiosity, urgency, relevancy, value, and emotion. So the last one, emotion. Man, people make buying decisions. Excuse me, I got to get a drink of water. Think about this. See if you agree or not. Are people more likely to make a buying emotion buying, I already gave it away. Are people more likely to make a buying decision based on their logic or by their emotion? Now, if I ask you, you'll probably say, well, I make it based on my logic, and I hope that you do. But the reality is, it's emotion. And the interesting thing is that, sales is just a transference of emotion. You know what? Anymore, long ago, I used to be a real estate agent years ago. My dad was a real estate broker. And I went with the company after my dad went into semi-retirement. And after that, I worked for Realty World Stonebrook, really good company, Realty World. I also had worked for Century 21 for a while when my dad was with them. But they had actual scripts. They were pretty good scripts. And I think the words would really do sell. But I really just got out of the habit of memorizing scripts. It just really doesn't work anymore. Because sales really is a transference of emotion. Emotion and excitement, whether it's happy, sad, mad, cheerful. think of all the emotions that a person goes through. Sales is a transference of emotion. And if you have 1,000% belief in your company, 1,000% belief in your products, and you've used those products, you become a product of the products, man, your emotion will shine through in your marketing like crazy. And for example, I am super excited about helping people get leads online. And so therefore I provided a free checklist. It's an 8-step checklist and video walkthrough to 30 to 50 leads per day, because that's what I've been able to get with it. So incidentally, go to workwithjacklater.com, workwithjacklater.com, and download that free checklist. It's my 8-step checklist and what it is it's a PDF and a video. You just you download the PDF and you just check off the list one by one, 8 steps, and then I'm going to take you over my shoulders on a video and show you exactly what I do to get those leads. And I'm pretty excited about it. It focuses mostly on video marketing, and I love video marketing. It works. It just absolutely works. I do a lot of blogging, but I also do a lot of videos. So I do a lot of vlogging, right? If you're afraid to do a video, get over the fear. You got to face the fear and just do it. Okay, that's another story. Now, so get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing here. So curve: curiosity, urgency, relevancy, value, and emotion. Curiosity, urgency, relevancy, value, and emotion is curve. So again, the first one is CPUC. The second one is curve. CPUC is, controversy, power words, urgency, and questions. Controversy, power words, urgency, and questions. And curve is curiosity, urgency, relevancy, value, and emotion. Curiosity, urgency, relevancy, value, and emotion. Now, if you want a lot more training and help on email marketing, just go to my blog. Okay, go to workwithjacklater.com and go to the search bar. It's in the top right-hand corner. Go to the search bar and just type in email marketing. It's that simple. And you're going to see a lot of free value there, a lot of free training and tips and ideas. Some of them are outright 1 hour and 2 hour training pieces on email marketing specifically. So I hope you get a lot of value from that. Hope you get a lot of value, and you will if you apply it from my 8-step checklist and video walkthrough to 30 to 50 leads per day. And while I'm thinking about it, don't forget at 10 o'clock every day, I do another Periscope. Okay, now that's 10 o'clock Mountain Time, Utah time. So 12 o'clock Eastern Time, 11 o'clock Central Time, every single day. And I'm going to help you out in your business. If you just stick with me, stay with me on every one of these Periscopes. I don't care what business you're in. You can apply all of this stuff to any business that you're doing, whether it's a brick and mortar business, real estate, internet marketing, network marketing. I don't care what it is. You will be able to apply these tips, tricks, and ideas that I give you on a daily basis at 10 o'clock. I hope you got value from this. Leave me a bunch of hearts by just tapping your screen 4 or 5 times. It's kind of cool to see how that works. Those of you who are new to this, just tap your finger on the screen about 4 or 5 times and check those hearts going up. It's kind of cool. And feel free to share by either swiping down or left to right and clicking the share button and follow me. Make it a great day. I hope you get a lot of value from what you see at workwithjacklater.com. And there's a lot of stuff there. You got to check it out, and it's all free. So anyway, make it a great day. I hope you apply this. Talk to you later. See you later. Bye. Turn this around. Check out that painting. Hey, those of you who are still on this, I got to show you this. I've shown this painting a lot. May as well talk about it. Talk about persistence and learning your craft and being a professional at what you do. This painting, just a second. Need to get a drink of water here. This painting was painted by my mother. And let me put the phone sideways here for a second. Maybe you can see this a little bit better. Just a second. Get a little bit better view of it. Okay. This is painted by my mom. And check out the vibrant colors here. This was painted by a person who quit, who was a high school dropout. Can you believe that? A high school dropout painted this. Well, she was persistent. My dad promised my grandmother that he would make sure that my mother got back to school and finished. And so after all of her kids were in school herself, there were 7 of us, my mom went back to school. And she got her GED. And then after that, she loved it so much, she got a bachelor's degree, and then a master's degree, and then a master's of fine arts degree. Check out this one. Here's another one. Anyway, those of you who just jumped on, make sure to catch the replay. Make sure to catch the replay of my hangout here. It was on 2 power strategies for email marketing, and I talked about 2 really powerful acronyms. But why am I showing you these paintings? Well, because it's a result of a person who decided to master their craft. And I've decided to master my craft in internet marketing. Here's another one. Just a second. Get a light on this. I decided I would be a professional at internet marketing and teaching. And I don't know if you can see this. Here, we'll go sideways. You might be able to see this a little bit better. Maybe not. Let me see here. The light's kind of bad right here. There's another one. It's kind of a bad angle here. But even at 80 years old, she still paints. Actually, she's 81. Almost 82, I think. She just lost her husband about 3 months ago, my father. But she still moves on. She's persistent as can be. And these are some of the traits that I learned from my mom, is becoming a master of my craft and providing value for people, being persistent as heck, detailed-oriented as heck. I probably can't see that one. Let's see, what's another one? This is cool. I didn't even plan on this. Just kind of check this out here. Whoops. This is a painting of a home that we lived in when I was young, and we were poor at that time. We lucked out on this house. It was actually a project that we worked on while we lived in this house. Beautiful home. But anyway, here's another one. Here's a watercolor that my mom did. Isn't that amazing? This is of the sisters in Sisters, Oregon. Is that cool, though? Those of you who just jumped on, I did a training on email marketing and 2 power email marketing strategies. So I hope you apply those. Check the replay out because I've already finished. It's the other one. Oh, I got to show you one more. This home here. Well, we already saw that one. Here's another. This is cool. This is another home that we lived in when I was young. We were really fortunate to get this house. We actually rented this for $125 a month. Can you believe that? This is in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. The owner just wanted somebody who he could trust, and my mother was an immaculate housekeeper, and so they knew that we would take care of this home. This was actually a fishing pond on the left. It only shows part of it. Awesome, awesome home. And again, my mother painted this. What's another one? Here's another one I got to show you. You can see this. Kind of hard to tell. She painted that for me too. So they're all over my home here. Anyway, I really didn't plan on this, guys, and I got to get moving here. So check out Periscope again tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. And if you missed the 2 power email marketing strategies, I'm going to click out of here right now, and you can catch the replay. And make sure to go to workwithjacklater.com and pick up my 8-step checklist and video walkthrough to 30 to 50 leads per day, and make it a great day. Bye.